Good hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be sharing a few of my favorite products and things from the month of January, so let's go ahead and get started with that. So my makeup favorite for the month of January was this bareMinerals Marvelous Moxie lip gloss, and this color is actually Maverick and I'm wearing it right now. So the reason I love this gloss is it has a little bit of peppermint in it, so not only does it kind of smell and feel nice, but it also kind of has that lip plumping benefit that natural peppermint has. So that's one really nice thing about it. I also really like the range of colors that they have. I actually got on this kick when they gave us a free sample of one of these glosses at VidCon, I think it was a couple of years ago, and I've been using them ever since. They're relatively inexpensive and they're really long lasting. I don't use it that much at all. It actually wears quite well throughout the day. And like I said, I love the range of colors, so I actually have a few different glosses in this color, but this has kind of been my favorite for the last month or so. It's really pretty and I think it wears really well on a lot of different skin tones. So yeah, Marvelous Moxie. It's also got a cool name, points for alliteration. So my skincare favorite for January was the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. This stuff is awesome. I think one of you guys actually recommended this to me in one of my favorites videos. I was talking about a moisturizer I liked and I asked some of you guys for recommendations. And this is one that was mentioned more than one time, so I decided to check it out and I love it. It is awesome. So yeah, let me just say thank you very much for the amazing recommendation. I'm stoked to have found this moisturizer. So this is a really nice moisturizer for me specifically, and if you have skin kind of like mine, which is sort of combination. It's a gel, so it goes on really smooth. It's very easy to kind of blend in and it absorbs really quickly, but it really stays on there. It does not dry out over time. And I really like the fact that it absorbs so quickly because I can also use it under foundations or something that I want to wear that's a little bit heavier, because when I use a tinted moisturizer, I don't usually wear anything underneath it, but if I use like a more full coverage foundation or something like that, this stuff works really well underneath it, which is amazing because a lot of times I find that if I try to apply foundation over a moisturizer that's a little bit too heavy or a little bit too long lasting, it will actually kind of affect the coverage and kind of affect the staying power of my foundation, but this has not been a problem at all for me. So thank you guys again for the amazing recommendation. Now my hair care favorite for January is actually this little baby straightener. It's like the cutest thing I've ever seen. So I picked this guy up at Ulta. I think it was like $10 or something. I think I got it a few years ago, to be honest. I don't even know if you can get this specific one, but I'm sure they have tons of hot tools like this out there nowadays. But yeah, this is just the bed head hookup, and it is a tiny baby little hair straightener that is wonderful if you have bangs or any kind of layers that are kind of face framing and you need to get them sorted out and they're a little kinky and weird. This thing does the trick. It is magical. So I just really love this thing. It was inexpensive, it works really well, and it's super tiny. You can put this in your bag, you can go anywhere with it. So I love this little guy. So my body favorite for January was actually this Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil. I got this as a little baby sampler because I spent way too much money at Sephora over the last few months, and I got this really nice kit with all kinds of different argan oil stuff in there, and this is honestly a really nice product. I have used this stuff on my lips, I've used it on my hair, I've used it to moisturize my hands and nails and cuticles before I go to bed. It is miracle oil. And I know I'm a little bit late to the party on this, but I've never tried it before, so I'm pretty stoked about it. And I'm also totally down for products that are like multi-use, and this thing does it all. You can use it on your entire body. So, I mean, I probably wouldn't put it in my eyes. That's just weird. I don't know why you would do that anyway, but you know, just a warning, don't put it in your eyes. But yeah, I love this stuff, and for whatever reason, Chico likes to lick it off my hands. I don't let him do it, but when I'm falling asleep, he will come onto the bed and start licking my hands if I have this stuff on. So apparently dogs really like it too. So my home favorite for the month of January is actually a super sentimental thing. It is a photograph of my great-grandmother when she was very young in a little tutu and some ballet slippers, and I'm pretty sure this photograph was taken sometime in the 1920s, and I'm gonna try to show it to you without, there we go, okay, I just don't wanna get the light reflecting in it so you can't see, but this is my great-grandmother. Her name was Charlotte. She's just beautiful, and I loved her. She was such an amazing woman, and she was always so awesome and kind to me and my family, and I really miss her. She passed away a few years ago. I think she was like 98. She kicked ass in the life department. But I actually just found this. It was kind of packed away from when I moved into my new house a really long time ago, and I'd forgotten where I had put it, and I just found it, so I hung it up in my room, and it goes really well with my bedspread, and it just looks really nice on the wall, and I'm really happy that I found it. And I love my Nana, so that's my home favorite. So my music favorite for the month of January was actually a Disclosure song called White Noise, and I think it's featuring, I want to say Aluna George, is that her name? I could be totally making that up, but I think that's the girl that's in it. So I've just kind of been on this EDM kick lately, sort of this more electronic music side of things, because you know, I had We Sync and I had Toka Toka and everything that was kind of more like electronic-y and dancey. I really hate everything I'm saying and doing with my body right now. I'm gonna stop doing that. So anyway, yeah, it's a good song. I really am not good at reviewing music, and I'm not really good at describing music, so just go listen to it. That's pretty much the easiest thing you can do. White Noise. It's really good. Disclosure. And finally, my random favorite for the month of January, as corny as it is actually my boyfriend Jace. He's been really amazingly supportive of me doing videos, and he has been staying with me while he's been on vacation from teaching over in Korea, and it's just been really nice having him around. He's a good cook. He's also really hot. So yeah, that is it for my favorites for January. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any recommendations for any products that you found and loved in the month of January, please feel free to either tweet them to me, it's just at AlliSpeed, or you can let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I totally am listening to you guys. The Clinique suggestion came from you, so please definitely share your products that you love with me. All right, everyone, please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. I will put a list of the products that I mentioned down in the description below if you want to check them out in a little more detail, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching. Bye, guys. Chico says bye. I hear sirens. They're coming for you, Chico. They found us!